Easily, this is SuperZomgbBBQ, and we have the Rock fully leveled with our Pro HBK, which a lot of you got during this weekend. So let's get right into the action before we talk about some other stuff inside the video. Let's go! Taking days to do and a little bit of tactical thoughts from me regards to King of the Ring, which actually got me into King of the Ring that's quite easy, actually. We are now ready to show off the Rock and also HBK, and I actually have them in my King of the Ring now, which is going very well, as you can see, 35-0, and we'll have the awards in tomorrow's video. But let's look at the Rock before we hit off the final RTG deck before the end of this RTG event, once we're past the way to your network. So we now have the Rock in our lineup, and I'm just going to show you him now. Now, usually I do something really weird and wonderful, but for the second time in a row with an RTG card, it is no nonsense. All I've done is put the stats where it's supposed to be on the cards. Did the same with the Undertaker, power and toughness, and with the Rock, with power and charisma. All I've done is put all the stats on those, all the tokens on those, and that's all I wanted to do, is just have a power and charisma Rock. I do not have any power cards. I can show you my Roman Reigns as well, but both Roman and Swagger are both in a situation they have absolutely no power, so I did it all in power and all in charisma to get myself the best possible card I could in those. There's not probably going to be any other cards in the near future that are going to have this much or this high charisma. And even if it was, I don't think it would be anywhere near as high as Rock's stats are. I think the next event card I could see from a male perspective probably is going to have something to do with toughness and speed or something similar. I can't see another power card. It's going to be something different. Maybe toughness and charisma, maybe toughness and speed, or speed and charisma. It's going to have something where the main attribute is speed, so I left the speed alone. And my abomination of a Jack Swagger does have a hell of a lot of speed as well. Yeah, that is fucking awful. Anyway, we also have my Shawn Michaels here, which I've leveled up more to beat Bret Hart than anything else, because if you level up Bret normally with Shawn does lose to Bret in quite a lot of different subjects. So I have decided to go with more on the charisma side instead of the speed side. So it would take an absolute Herculean effort and loads of tokens on speed for you to be able to do basically screw up this Shawn Michaels into stats. But let me know what you've done with yours in the comment section below. Instead of doing my deck ZOMG tomorrow, I'm actually going to do my Rock ZOMG. So literally all you need to do is hit me up on Twitter, hashtag myrockzomg in Twitter, and I'll pick that up tomorrow. And instead of doing a deck review, I'll do a Rock review. We now finally have the last RTG deck for this event. Keep your decks coming in at hashtag mydeckzomg. But again, I'm more asking for the Rock cards that you've done, the pros you've got. And this is the final deck we have for this RTG. The reason I've done this today instead of tomorrow is I'm doing something specifically with regards to SuperCard and the future of SuperCard in the video tomorrow, which you guys should definitely watch. But this is my final deck for this, unless I get any pros in King of the Ring tomorrow, which are better than Randy Orton. I am literally, this is all I've got, although I really am hoping for a third Pro Diva. Fingers crossed. If you can give me a little bit of love, that'd be brilliant. But this deck is pretty much on point with what I want. I need a couple of down arrows. Another Mr. Perfect would be great, but I'm not going to open any other throwback packs. Me personally, I'm hoping that the next event card we have is a down arrow of some sort. But hey, I'm not going to keep my hopes up because this is Cat Daddy after all. If you guys aren't aware, I am doing a 24-hour stream on Twitch, which details of my Twitch channel are in the description below. If you have any ideas of what kind of things I should be doing during that, then absolutely send your submissions across to me. I'm really looking forward to it, and I've actually been in contact with Twitch to see if they can offer any assistance as well. My only request I ask for you is that we start some kind of hashtag, some kind of movement for support for it. It is going to be for charity. The charity is not confirmed yet, but I should know more about that either tomorrow or Monday, and I'll talk more about it then. It looks more and more likely it's going to be a PCC, and I'll explain my reasoning behind that in tomorrow's video, where I'm actually going to talk about what happens in regards to the events. And we're going to talk about a couple other things to do with the future of SuperCard, especially for Season 2, if not Season 3 going forward. But another thing that you guys have asked me for, which I have been busy on, is the throwback packs and the remainder of the finisher series. Throwback finishes is coming literally within the next couple of days. I'm going to do 2 parts for that, and the third video is going to be the final of the finisher series for number 4. The reason why we're doing that is because I missed out on a couple of cards. You also got a couple of cards weren't NXT, weren't throwback. For example, you had the Dudley Boys. I missed out on Nikki Bella last time. I also didn't do cards such as Bray Wyatt. So all those are going to be covered off in that video as well. As well as we had Alicia Fox, who was a newer addition into this with regards to the proc. But again, let me know in the comment section if you are hyped for the throwback finishes, as they are coming. And I'm actually going to send out a logo on Twitter, so if you want to check my Twitter account, you actually be able to see the logo I've made for that, which will be coming up tomorrow. Now on to mydeckzomg, and we'll be having a special guest for this one.
It's Nick!
Late as usual, Ed.
Always.
So, Ed, who's mydeckzomg from today?
Well, our special lucky contestant is from South Wales. His name is Luke Cadwallader on Twitter. And looking at his deck, currently, I can see he has 1 Event Survivor Pro, which is The Rock. Judging by that, he obviously went 9 Charisma and 3 Power. Mm-hmm. Or is it 4 Power? I'm a little off. Mm-hmm. So, 9 Charisma, 4 Power. A lot of people went that way. Can't blame him. He does seem like a 1-stat guy, judging by his cards. A lot of high stats in 1 stat. He definitely needs some diva luck. Obviously, JB can't help him there. That Rusev is really scaring me in that power, but JB's Rusev is better. If JB could show his Rusev to you guys a proper way to do it, that would be great. All right, guys, that Rusev right there, everyone needs to have one of those Rusevs JB has. It is a god. You will win every matchup, I guarantee you, or you can make another Rusev. I guarantee you that Rusev will win every battle. He could definitely use some love on the support cards. A legendary Edward doesn't really do much these days. But you know,
legendary neck.
Yes, and of course having the card JB pulls the most in epic supports doesn't really help either.
Yep.
But overall, decent deck. Definitely go, if it's a PCC Diva next week, I would definitely get on that. Don't be lazy. Grind that 5,000 points and get that Diva. But overall, a standard deck, and God, that's a Ryback.
That is a Ryback. Damn, 1609. That's going to be it from me today, and from the neck.
When we were talking about fusions, I thought the wallet was going to come out. But yeah, I'm glad we avoided that.
What, this thing? Anyway.
Don't.
Anyway, that's it from me and from the neck. Just going to send out a reminder that if you did like what you saw and you liked what you saw of Ed.
I'll say it. Can we get 300 likes?
300 likes would be amazing. If actually go for free likes, that'd be amazing. Also, drop a rock bottom on the subscribe button if you like what you saw, and of course check out Edward's channel in the little notice that's popping up over. No, I always get this wrong. It's this, no, that way. Over there, it's going to show up in the screen. Catch you guys later. Zombie!